And ma'am, you were the mother of Ismael Abram Olveda and Emma Olveda?
Usted es la madre de Ismael Abraham Olveda y Emma Valentina Olveda.
Sí.
Yes.
And who is the children's father?
¿Y quién es el padre de los niños?
Ismael Olveda.
Ismael Olveda.
Are you and Mr. Ismael Olveda currently legally married?
¿Están legalmente casados usted y Ismael?
Sí.
Yes.
When did you get married?
¿Cuándo se casaron?
16 de junio 2018.
June 16, 2018.
And your oldest child was born December of 2018?
¿Y su niño mayor nació en diciembre de 2018?
Sí.
Yes.
Ma'am, how would you describe your personal relationship to Mr. Olveda?
¿Me puede describir su relación personal con señor Olveda?
No hablo con él ahora, no he tenido comunicación con él, no sé a qué se refiere.
I have not communicated with him. I'm not really sure what you're referring to.
Do you think you'd be able to make joint managing decisions about your children with Mr. Olveda?
¿Cree usted que pueden hacer decisiones juntos tocante los niños con usted y señor Olveda?
No.
No.
Why is that?
¿Por qué?
Protejo a mis hijos.
I protect my children.
Has Mr. Olveda ever been a threat to your children?
¿Su esposo ha sido una amenaza a sus hijos?
Sí.
Yes.
In what way?
¿En qué manera?
Él abusaba sexualmente de mi hija mayor en la cama de los niños. Él ha amenazado con suicidarse. Él tiene armas. Es impulsivo.
He would abuse my oldest daughter on the children's bed, and he has said that he would commit suicide. He has firearms.
Is this child Emma?
¿Esta niña es Emma, la que abusaba?
No.
No.
Has anything ever happened specifically to either Ismael or Emma?
¿Y él nunca ha hecho nada a Ismael o a Emma?
No.
No.
Who makes all the decisions for Ismael and Emma?
¿Quién hace todas las decisiones para Ismael y Emma?
Ahora yo.
I do.
Has their father ever made any decisions for them?
¿Él nunca ha hecho decisiones para ellos?
Cuando estábamos juntos, sí.
When we were together, yes.
How long ago was that?
¿Cuánto hace eso?
Diciembre 27 de 2025.
From December 27th, 2025.
When the two of you were together, did he have any issues when he was the one taking care of the kiddos?
Cuando estaban juntos, ¿él tenía problemas cuidando de los niños?
No.
No.
What kind of visitation are you comfortable with Mr. Olveda having?
¿Qué tipo de visitación es lo que usted quiere?
Yo quiero que él no tenga visitas o supervisadas con no familiares.
I don't want him to have any visitation, but if he does, then I want it to be supervised, but not by any of his family members.
Do you have a family member that you'd be comfortable with supervising?
¿Usted tiene alguien de la familia suya que usted sería confortable que será el que supervisara?
Sí, pero no sé si eso es seguro.
Yes, but I'm not sure if it would be it would last long.
And why is that?
¿Por qué dice?
No sé, tengo que le haga daño o algo.
¿Cree que quién haga daño a quién?
Ismael, a mi familia.
Oh, she's saying that she's afraid that Ismael will hurt her family.
Okay. How are the children covered as far as health insurance goes?
¿Cómo están cubridos los niños cuando se refiere a la seguridad médica?
Tuve un incidente con Emma hace poco y tuve que llevarla al hospital y yo pensé que no estaba pagando él. Entonces yo metí Medicaid con SNAP y me lo dieron Entonces fui al hospital y me dijeron que estaban ambas activas.
Okay. So when her daughter was sick, so she had to take her to the doctor, and she applied for Medicaid, and she was able to receive it, and the hospital told her that they had Medicaid and the and insurance.
Who do you have private health insurance through? Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Go ahead.
That they were both active. ¿Quién tiene, so la aseguranza que tiene, de dónde viene?
Ismael.
Okay, from Ismael.
Okay, from their father?
Yes.
Are you seeking any retroactive child support today, ma'am?
¿Está pidiendo manutención atrasada?
No.
No.
Does she have any, or do you have any safety concerns with your phone number and address being a part of this order today?
Tiene que él no sepa, quiere que él no sepa su número o su dirección.
Sí. Bueno, él sabe dónde vivo.
¿Su número de teléfono?
No. Bueno, él también lo sabe, no lo he cambiado.
So she says that he knows where she lives and he knows her phone number.
But if you were to change any of those, you'd have to update him. Are you okay with that?
Pero si se cambiara de casa o cambiara de número de teléfono, ¿tiene problemas dándole a él la información?
Sí.
Sí. Yes, she would have an issue with it.
And is that due to kind of the harassment and stuff you spoke about earlier?
¿Y es por lo que había hablado previamente del abuso?
Sí.
Yes.
Has he ever been physically violent to you specifically?
¿Él ha sido físicamente violento con usted?
No.
No.
Has he ever kind of showed up unannounced and harassed you?
¿Nunca ha llegado sin avisarle y la ha amenazado?
No, sí ha llegado anteriormente sin avisar a casa, cuando vivíamos en México.
Cuando vivían en México, pero a amenazarla o...
Tengo... directamente no.
He would show up unannounced, but he wouldn't harass her. Not directly, she says.
And on a similar note, does he harass you over the phone or anything like that? Like constantly call or anything like that?
La amenaza por teléfono o le habla muchas veces.
Me habló al principio de todo para tratar de hablar conmigo y no contesté. Y después fui al banco y él por alguna razón llegó ahí y me amenazó de que iba a sacar a mi hermana y a mi cuñado de mi casa.
She says at the beginning that he would call her and that he followed her to the bank at one time and threatened to take her family out of the house.
And remind me one more time, when did the two of you separate?
¿Cuándo se separaron?
Diciembre 27.
December 27.
Of 2025?
¿De 2025?
Sí.
Yes.
What kind of work was he doing when the two of you were together?
¿Qué tipo de trabajo estaba haciendo cuando estaban juntos? Él.
Trabajaba en el petróleo.
He worked in the oil field.
Do you know how much he made doing that?
¿Sabe cuánto hacía de dinero?
Dependiendo, si trabajaba mucho tiempo extra, sacaba hasta como $4,000, $5,000 por cada quincena.
She says it just depended, but if he did extra time, he would receive $4,000 to $5,000 every 2 weeks.
Did he work overtime kind of regularly or not so much that you remember?
¿Y él trabajaba horas extras regularmente?
Sí.
Yes.
Does he have any other children that you're aware of?
¿Tiene otros hijos él?
No.
No.
Is there anything else you think the judge needs to know on your end of things?
¿Algo más que usted cree que necesita saber la jueza?
No.
No.
Your Honor, at this time, I pass this witness.
Stephen?
Yes, Your Honor. Now, when you separated in December of 2025, was that because a child had made an outcry?
Cuando se separaron en diciembre de 2025 es porque su hija había dicho del abuso.
Sí, yo me di cuenta de eso, sí.
Yes.
Okay, and what did she say when she made the outcry?
¿Y qué es lo que le dijo su hija?
Yeah, I'm going to object to this at this time as being hearsay
And also, there's no proper predicate laid for an outcry at this point.
Mr. Stevens?
Let me start over.
And sustained. Thank you, Mr. Wayne.
Okay. The household when you all were living together, was you and him with 2 children together? Were there other children in the household?
Somos yo y él y 4 niños.
It was me and him and 4 children.
Okay. And the other 2 children are yours from a previous relationship?
¿Y los otros 2 niños son suyos de otra relación?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. Now, is there currently a protective order in place?
Actualmente hay una orden de protección.
Sí.
Yes.
And is that in place to protect one of those children from Ismael Olveda?
Y esa orden es para proteger uno de los niños de Ismael.
No.
No.
La tenía y me la quitaron.
La tenían para ella nomás y se la quitaron.
Yo la tenía para todos los 4 niños y para mí. Y después tuvimos corte y me la quitaron y nada más me la dejaron para mí y para Andrea, la más grande.
Okay. So previously it was the protective order was for her and her children, and now it's just for her and for her oldest daughter.
Okay. And that's the final protective order that lasts for 2 years?
Y esa es la orden final que va a durar 2 años.
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. Well, why was it necessary to get a protective order in the first place?
¿Por qué tuvo que agarrar una orden de protección en primer lugar?
Cuando nos separamos, él estaba viviendo en casa de su mamá. Ella vive muy cerca de mi casa y pasaba hasta altas horas de la noche con música a todo volumen,
Permíteme, ¿eso fue porque agarraron la orden de protección?
porque no dejaba que mirara a los niños. Y después, cuando supo que ya no iba a permitir que sus papás vieran a los niños, se enojó más y hacía eso.
So she's saying that because he had moved out and that he was living next door and he was bothering her and the kids.
Okay. Now, was there something that happened in December of 2025 that caused you all to split up?
¿Algo pasó entre ustedes que causó que se separaran?
Lo principal fue el que me di cuenta que abusaba de mi niña.
It was when she found out that he was abusing of her daughter.
Okay. How did she find out that?
¿Cómo se dio cuenta usted que estaba abusando de su hija?
Estábamos en México en diciembre por vacaciones de Navidad. Y él despertó entre la mañana, no sé si ya había sol o no, estaba oscuro por las cortinas y él se levantó y yo sentí que se levantó, pero no escuché la puerta del baño ni que bajara las escaleras. Entonces me cuestioné para dónde fue y entré al cuarto que estaba enseguida donde mi niña estaba y él estaba sentado en la cama y mi niña estaba destapada.
So she says that they were in Mexico in December visiting, and he woke up in the morning, and she didn't hear him go into the restroom, so she entered the next room where her daughter was, and he was sitting there next to her, and she was uncovered.
Okay. Now, was CPS involved?
¿CPS estaba involucrado?
Sí.
Yes.
Was there a rape kit done at the hospital?
Le hicieron de rape.
Sí.
Sí. Yes.
Now, is there still pending a criminal case that's come from all of this?
¿Y hay un caso de criminal que está todavía pendiente?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. And is this why you're asking for sole custody and restricted visitation?
Y eso es porque está pidiendo que sea custodia sola y la visitación sea registrada, que sea supervisado.
¿Cómo?
Por eso es que está pidiendo que la custodia sea para usted solamente y que la supervisión sea. Yes.
Sí.
Okay. I'll pass the witness.
Mr. Williams?
Miss Quintana, is Ismael de Jesus Olveda currently in a care home in Sterling City?
Señora Quintana, ¿está Ismael Olveda en un hospital en Sterling City?
No estoy segura, me lo acaban de decir ahora.
I'm not sure. This is the first I hear of it.
Okay. Do you know if Mr. Olveda has been diagnosed with autoimmune encephalitis?
¿Usted sabe que de lo que está sufriendo ahorita el señor?
No.
No.
How long has it been since you've seen Ismael?
¿Cuánto hace que ha visto a Ismael?
La última vez fue cuando recogió sus cosas de mi casa.
¿Cuándo fue? The last time was when he went to go pick up his things from the house in February.
Okay. So for roughly 3 months now, you haven't seen him?
¿Como 3 meses no lo ha visto?
No.
No.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Hawkins?
No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Stevens?
No further questions.
No tiene preguntas.
All right, Mr. Hawkins, next witness.
El señor Hawkins, que sí tiene otro testigo.
Just reminding myself, Mr. Olveda is not here, right?
Correct.
The state has no other witnesses to call, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Stevens, do you have any other witnesses you want to call?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Williams? Any other
We call
witnesses?
Maria Olveda to the stand, Your Honor, and she's here with me. I'll have her sit here.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Was it Maria Olveda?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right. All right, Ms. Olveda, if you'd raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I swear.
All right, thank you. You may put your hand down. Mr. Williams, make sure you speak up loud enough we can all hear your question. So it may sound like he's yelling at you, Miss Olveda, but it's for me, okay? All right, Mr.
Understandable.
Williams, go ahead.
Miss Olveda, please state your name, your age, and your address.
My full name is Maria Guadalupe Olveda. I am 25 years old. I live on 500 County Road 417. It is actually but a few feet away from Selena's residence. We all live on the same plot of land. It's my father's land.
Okay. And what is your relationship to Ismael de Jesus Olveda?
He's my brother.
What is Ismael's health state at this point?
Very poor. He has been in the hospital since February 24th of 2026. He was in the ICU for over 40 days. I think he hit the 50-day mark. After that, he was at another hospital in Odessa, and then he was at a rehabilitation center in Midland, and now he's at a skilled nursing facility in Sterling City. He has autoimmune encephalitis. He has a traumatic brain injury. He has convulsions. He is on a list of medications to treat his symptoms. Cognitively, he is not able to stand any sort of trial. And that has been, he has another lawyer that has already submitted that to a different court as well. He is like a child currently with his cognitive function. He makes up words, and he thinks he's saying things. I will give a very brief interaction that I had recently with him. He said he found a pet outside. I said, "Show me your pet." It was a wood chip. He had it on top of a closed water bottle. I said, "Oh, that's nice." He said, "Yeah, I put it on the water so he could drink." He stuttered while he told me this. I'm telling it to you but that I think showcases he's also bedbound. He is not able to walk. He is in rehabilitation to learn how to walk again, but is not currently able to. He can walk with some assistance, and that it's scissor walking. It doesn't technically count because he has to have his walker in front of him, a wheelchair behind him, in case he falls.
Let me interrupt you just a second. At the time he got sick, was he working for Encompass?
Vital Energy.
Vital Energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
They Crescent now.
Right. Is he getting any kind of income at this time?
His only income is FMLA, and that runs out June 30th.
And what is FMLA?
Family Medical Leave Administrative Leave.
So what is he getting on FMLA at this time?
$1,140 with 38 cents.
And is that every 2 weeks?
Yes.
And is that scheduled to run out?
Yes. June 30th, that will run out.
So after June 30th, will he have any income at all?
No, we are working on getting him on long-term disability, but that will take over a year. We have a long-term disability lawyer, but he told us it's gonna be over a year. After June 30th, he has no income.
Have you contacted the Fisher Law Firm about representing your brother for Social Security disability?
Yes, Fisher Law Firm is who we are working with for Social Security.
But is there anything coming in from Social Security at this time?
Not currently.
Let's talk about insurance. Does your brother have health insurance on the children?
Yes, he has health insurance on both his biological children and her 2 children from a previous marriage.
And is that Blue Cross Blue Shield?
Yes.
And is that through his employment?
Yes.
What is the status of the health insurance going to be going forward?
June 30th, that runs out as well with his FMLA.
And with that, I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
June 30th. Mr. Hawkins?
Ma'am, is your brother currently still employed, like technically still employed on the payroll, so on and so forth at the current job?
Yes, he receives the FMLA via his payroll from his current employer, which was previously Vital Energy. It is now called Crescent Energy, but it's the same thing.
And I understand that FMLA runs out after June 30th, but is he still technically employed there after June 30th? Or as far as you know, are they letting him go?
They have not told us anything about that. I assume they're letting him go because his FMLA is running out. But that is not a hard fact. I do not know.
Okay. And I'm going to ask you just to double check, just in case. Does Mr. Olveda have any other kids other than the 2 we're talking about today that you're aware of?
No.
Okay. I pass this witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Stevens?
Okay, so June 30th, he will no longer have the FMLA, and he's been informed that he'll be let go after that?
Incorrect. I know for sure his FMLA runs out June 30th. His status of employment is not been communicated to us.
Okay, so now FMLA is there to protect the job. So if he recovers, he can go back to work, right?
If a miracle were to happen and he were to recover, yes.
Sure. And okay, and we already went over if he does in fact is let go on the 30th, then that insurance will also be gone?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Okay. So does he have a prognosis? Have they given what they think is going to happen?
The autoimmune encephalitis he has, it's a miracle he even survived. Most people pass 2 weeks into their ICU stay. There is truly no step-by-step, look at these cases, this is what happened in the future. Doctors tell us his TBI could stay as he is, or honestly, everyone just tells us keep praying for a miracle for him to get better. But I have seen him. He has plateaued, ma'am. I have not seen improvement. There's always a
Judge,
chance.
I'm gonna object. All of this has been conclusory the whole time, but I trust that the court can put the proper weight on the testimony. That's why I haven't. But at this point, I have to object to knowing anything about the prognosis or anything without someone with a medical degree telling us.
I'm going to sustain that because I was going to ask you, Miss Olveda, do you have medical training? Is that your profession?
No,
Okay.
ma'am. I'm just repeating what the doctors have said.
Okay. Okay, you said he had a traumatic brain injury. How did that occur? Was that as a result of the
Autoimmune
disease?
encephalitis.
Okay, that caused a traumatic brain, or he also fell because of the disease?
The disease caused the TBI.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what day was he diagnosed, or when did the first symptoms appear?
First symptoms were in February 12th. He was taken to the Big Spring ER.
Okay.
They could not find any conclusion as to what was wrong with him. From February 12th to February 24th, it was a series of doctors that we went to. Nobody could find a diagnosis. February 24th, he was admitted into Midland ER, and he did not leave Midland ER. So they diagnosed us with meningitis the 25th, and that was his diagnosis for about a week and a half. And then it came back, it wasn't meningitis, and that's when they finally got the diagnosis of autoimmune encephalitis.
Okay. And so your understanding, just so I understand, as well as we can without a specialist here, but is it your understanding that this was his body basically, because it's autoimmune, his body basically attacked himself. It's in the vein of he caught some sort of disease.
Yes, ma'am.
And okay. But because of the autoimmune, had he ever been diagnosed with anything autoimmune before?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, Your Honor. Sorry.
Okay. Ma'am's fine. Okay, but and his employer has not been in touch with you or has not sent anything that your family or Mr. Olveda's family would have gotten it opened because of his condition, stating what's going to happen July 1st.
As far as job goes, they have been very vague. I have been in contact with his company, which is how I got his pay stubs.
Right.
But as far as they have not given me a definitive yes or no if he will be continued to be employed after June 30th.
Okay. All right. Mr. Williams, do you have any other questions for your witness?
Just one, Your Honor.
Okay.
Is he receiving any compensation other than the FMLA at this time?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. So is he receiving salary from his employer, or is he just getting the FMLA?
It's just the FMLA.
That's all, Your Honor.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
Mr.
Hawkins, did you have any other questions?
Sorry, I'm so
Mr.
sorry.
Stevens, that's okay. Mr. Stevens, did you have any thoughts?
No further questions.
Well, I don't have you chained to my witness stand, so I can't fault you for that, Miss Olveda. All right. And Mr. Williams, you didn't have anything else?
No, Your Honor. We'll rest.
All right, Miss Olveda, you may step down. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sorry. First time doing this. Hopefully
Not
last.
a problem. I completely understand. All right, anything else, Mr. Hawkins?
No, Your Honor. Stay rest.
Anything else, Mr. Stevens?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else, Mr. Williams?
No, Your Honor. We'll close, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hawkins, you want to make a closing statement or argument?
The state's good, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Stevens, would you like to?
I would, Your Honor. This is all new information that came just now, which we've had no ability to check or anything. We have no reason to believe that they're misleading the court, but of course, if he does recover under FMLA, he should be able to return to work if he's able to recover before June 30th. And best I can tell, that's as far as we can be certain as to the job and everything like that. This is a marriage, and we are planning to file a divorce once this is concluded. So I know it will be addressed again soon. So we're essentially asking the court to issue an order with child support, with sole managing, and with no visitation.
All right. Mr. Williams, would you like to make a closing argument?
Your Honor, I don't think there's any real dispute about visitation, because I don't think that Mr. Olveda can visit anyway. As far as the child support, frankly, I don't know what to tell the court. Currently, he's getting $1,140 every 2 weeks. That's going to end as of June 30th. And at that point, I don't believe he's going to have any income at all.
Okay. All right. So what, Mr. Williams, what would you, if you were calling the shots, what would you want me to do?
I mean, I guess I'd ask for the court to set child support from now until June 30th, but then as of July 1st, have the child support cease, because I don't believe he has the ability to earn any money at that point. Perhaps Mr. Stevens, it sounds like Mr. Stevens will have a divorce filed by that time, and maybe a divorce judge can take care of it and see if we have any more evidence at that point on his progress. But I would ask that whatever the court sets, that it cease as of June 30th.
All right. All right. Any rebuttal, Mr. Hawkins?
Without any proof that he is going to get worse and be able to stay, I think the best thing state I could go with, the state would ask that we proceed even after the June 30th with the minimum wage presumption.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Stevens?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else, Mr. Williams?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Then here's what we're going to do. Court finds I do have jurisdiction over the parties and the subject matter. The court recognizes that the children being born during the marriage, that Ismael Olveda is the father of both children under the marriage presumption. I was thinking about maybe making this a temporary, but if they're going to file a divorce, then I think in effect it becomes a temporary. So I will go ahead and make this a final. And at this point, I am going to find that the presumption for joint managing conservatorship is rebutted, and appoint Selena Mudano Quintana as the sole managing conservator of both children before the court, which gives her the right to determine the primary residence of both children and to make the school options for the children. Miss Luna, you want to catch up? Or are you going?
I'm going.
Okay, thank you. I will go ahead and appoint Mr. Olveda as a possessory conservator. I am not going to enter a court-ordered possession schedule. If he gets better or gets better enough that he can have meaningful visitation before there's a final divorce decree, and the parents can make an agreement that the kids can go see him, I'm not prohibiting that. I'm just not gonna put a burden on either parent that she has to make the child available for somebody who can't execute that visitation. I do find that and I didn't write the net down. Mr. Olveda is capable of earning an average is earning an average gross monthly income of $2,470.82. under the FMLA payments that he's receiving. And I didn't write down what my net is, so give me just a sec. Yeah, okay. And I'm going to order Miss Quintana to maintain the children on the government medical assistance program, and order Mr. Olveda to pay cash medical support of $100 a month beginning June 1st, 2026. That makes the net $2,066.97. Two children before the court, no other children. He has a duty to support, guideline rate 25%. I order Mr. Olveda to pay current child support of $517 a month beginning June 1st, 2026. I will then, however, drop it to a minimum wage amount of $265 a month beginning July 1st, 2026. But I'm leaving the cash medical at $100. Hopefully, Mr. Williams, Mr. Olveda's family can get better documentation to the divorce court to prove up all the medical stuff. I am entering no retroactive judgments. I am granting the non-disclosure for Miss Olveda. And ordering the parents to communicate to the co-parenting application app close. I'm ordering that application be downloaded onto a device to which either parent has access to by 5 p.m. today, May 20th, 2026. I authorize wage withholding. All payments go through the state disbursement unit. Any unreimbursed medical expenses are split between the parents 50-50. The way statute's written, I order Mr. Olveda to pay the court costs due as billed to Midland County District Clerk's Office in 30 days. Is that all your issues, Mr. Hawkins?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I don't believe either Mr. Stevens or Mr. Williams filed substantive pleadings. So y'all didn't have any issues before the court. Mr. Hawkins will prepare the order. He'll send it to me. I'll check it. Well, he'll run it past Mr. Williams and Mr. Stevens. And then it'll get to me. I'll check it, sign it, send it back. And then the attorneys will get a copy from the Attorney General's office, and they'll make sure their clients get a copy of the order. If anybody does not agree with what I have ruled, and doesn't want to wait for the divorce, you each have the right to ask the district court to rehear any or all of it. It's called a de novo. That is a conversation y'all need to have with the attorneys. But I will point out that it must be filed in 3 business days, so that's Friday of this week. So that's a conversation y'all need to have quick. And I will leave that there. Is there anything else we need to address today?
I do not believe so.
All right. All right. Thank you. Ms. Williams, thank you for getting in as quickly as you did. I appreciate you running back from court. Mr. Stevens, thank you.